Hello. It's been a really long time. Last video was January. Dang, this always happens. Sorry, my computer's being silly. Okay, anyway. I have a lot to tell you. First, I want to thank all my new subscribers, and for those of you who not only subscribe but have been sending me emails and communicating with me. One in particular stands out. Her name is Kat. And I will remember that because one of my daughters goes by the same name, Kat. And I really appreciate you and the emails that you've been sending me, especially the last email where you wrote a poem for me. And I'm waiting for a reply to my question as to whether I can share it with everyone, because I think it's beautiful and you described how I feel inside and about myself and about what's going on perfectly. So get back to me. Alright, let me catch you up. Last time I made a video, my neck was hurt. I just watched it, and believe it or not, I hurt my neck again a couple days ago, so I'm in a lot of pain. So if I look stiff, it's because of that, and if I say ouch, it's because my neck and shoulder hurt. Let's see, the most recent thing that's been going on is I just got back from a really long trip. Me and my family drove to Texas, which is... the drive there was 16 hours, but we got back and we drove back in 13 hours or something like that. Took a different route. Had a lot of fun. Was a surprise 60th birthday party for my mom. We had a great time. It was good to see all my family, and if any of you are watching, I love you and I miss you a lot. Every time I look at the pictures, I cry because I am a family person and I miss you all so much. Okay, let's see. So besides the trip, a lot of things have been going on. Some not so good. I've had a lot of stress in my life due to my daughter having a really hard time. And she has, she's taken a path that has changed her in a not so good way. For those, I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, the ones who know her know the story already. I'm not going to keep it quiet. She got into some drugs that really messed her up. Now she's off of them and she's a little bit better, but the damage that it caused, she lost a bunch of weight really fast. She is smaller than I've ever seen her. Of course, she's still beautiful to me, but she looks so tired. And that has been so hard for me to watch her do this, to go through this. We had a few scares where she got suicidal, and I had many days of lots of crying and fear. And I know you all know that I'm one of those people that talks about don't walk in fear. Well, that's where my challenge is with my kids. It's hard for me not to be fearful of losing them. Of course, I respect her wishes and her choices, and I know I can't stop her from harming herself, and that's what's so hard about this, is it's frustrating to feel helpless. And there was one point in this journey where I also felt hopeless because it was looking like she wasn't going to make it, and it scared the crap out of me. And how did that affect my body? Badly. Very badly. I was having, my flares were worse. They were intensified. I was more tired. I had a lot more swelling, more sores in my mouth. My eyes were twitching really bad. I'm sorry, I'm having a really bad headache. I think it's because while I was away in Texas, I drank some coffee, more than I should have. And I don't drink coffee anymore, so except for like on a rare occasion I'll have a small cup of coffee. But while I was there, my mom made coffee with a special kind of coffee she makes, and I couldn't resist. So now I'm paying for it, I think, with the caffeine headache withdrawal. So anyway, back to my daughter. She seems to be doing a little better. But for those of you who pray and can send healing energies and protection to her, I'd appreciate it. She needs it, and my son as well. He's not doing as badly as he was, but he's still not doing great. Let me check the time. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. So anyway, let's see. what have I been doing? Before it got really hot here, I was sitting outside every morning. That was my kind of quiet meditation time. I didn't do a full meditation out there every morning, but what I did do was I would take my any special books, inspirational things. I even have like angel cards and things like that, and I would do prayers, and I would just sit there and have special time with my higher power and my angels, and I'd watch the birds and listen to them, and I discovered that the squirrels in my backyard like to taunt my cat, my one-eyed cat. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. She's missing an eye, and they would come down the tree on her blind side and hassle her. It was the funniest thing. And of course, when she noticed, she tried to chase them, and they looked like they're going, "Ha ha, you can't chase me." It was hilarious. So anyway, I have not had a lot of issues with swelling in my eyes. I've had some since my last video, and some of it kind of scared me. I'm still having the eye twitching. I don't understand it. It stopped for a while, and it started again recently. Actually, when I got home, and I'm starting to wonder if it's a nerve thing, stress. Sorry. It could be. It could be. Let's see what else. So anyway, with my daughter, I do a lot of praying and asking people to help. So that's how I cope with that. And I do my best not to project the worst outcome. Because, you know, as a parent, the worst fear a parent has is losing their children. And I don't want to ever lose my daughter, any of my children, especially not like that. No. Anyway, some weirdness that's happening. My thumb joints, which is very strange. This one has been hurting for almost 2 months. It makes it difficult to hold things. Now, my joints always hurt, but there's a lot of pain in there. And I've had some work done on it, and it still hurts, and I'm not sure what's going on. I guess it's an arthritis. The swelling is a little bit worse in my thumb, and sadly, it started in my other thumb about 3 weeks ago. So I'm not sure what that's about. I'll keep you posted on that. As far as sometimes I get sores in my mouth from the lupus flares. The last one was really weird. I could feel the swelling in my gums. And normally I get a sore on like on my inside of my mouth or my lip or my tongue, but this time I got it on one of my tonsils. I know, very strange, very weird that lupus affects everybody in different ways. And it felt like I had a sore throat, and then I finally figured out it wasn't a sore throat. I wasn't sick. I had a stupid ulcer on my tonsil. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you before I forget? I told you about my thumbs, my mouth. Oh, and as far as the swelling has been so bad lately that I've had to go and buy different socks to wear because the socks were really cutting off the circulation, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't feel like a circulation thing, but when I take my socks off, I have all this swelling look. So I went and bought those diabetic socks. And I also got the low ankle socks, and that seems to help a lot. It's a lot more comfortable. The other socks, just, you know, when the swelling starts, it hurts. It's uncomfortable. Okay, I have a few more minutes. So I did that to help myself. I'm always trying to stay positive. You know me. I don't let my body control me. I don't let any illness control me. I wanted to tell the new people that have joined, that have subscribed, that definitely watch my videos from the beginning and all the way through to the end so you can see the changes that have occurred. When I first started making my videos, I was in bed most of the day. I would lose days just laying in bed, and I didn't function. And then when I got diagnosed, which is really weird, things changed because I decided I didn't want to be sick anymore. And so today, now, I'll lose hours, not days, to feeling icky. You know, because when I feel bad, really bad, like my fatigue, in my last video I shared that my fatigue was so bad I was almost falling down. If it gets that bad, I will lay down. I'm not that kind of person. I don't push myself to the point of hurting myself, but I will push myself through pain. Like right now, I'm in a ton of pain in my neck and my back. and I could be laying down with an ice pack, but I don't want to. I've had a really good day. I've been up. My girls were out at a friend's house, so I've taken advantage of the quiet. Did some reading, did some talking to people I haven't talked to in a while. Went to counseling. I started going back to counseling again. That's other things I've done to help myself cope with my daughter and my son is I started going to counseling again, and I started going to Al-Anon again. It really helps when you have issues like this to deal with. Okay, so I think I told you everything. Yep, I think I did. So I've caught you up, and I don't want to make promises that I'm going to start doing my videos again, because I always do that, and then I do one or two, and then I fall behind again. Life's been very busy, and especially with the things that are going on with my older two, it's been kind of hectic. Excuse me. School is going to start back up again next month, and I'm a homeschooler, so I've got to get on the ball and figure out what we're doing. So I might be a bit busy, but I will do my best to try to check in more often, not months later. I think my last video was January. I will try not to go that long. Let's see. I think that's it. I'm sorry for saying so much. I didn't plan to make the video till just now. Okay, I love you guys. Mwah. Have a good day. Write to me. Ask me questions. Whatever. Mostly have a good day. I love you.